How's it going, guys? TacTixHD here, bringing another NHL 14 roster update video. This roster update, guys, is for November 15th, 2013. So first off, guys, I'm going to quickly show you how to, download the roster update. I know a lot of people might not be certain on that. So basically, guys, go to roster management, go down to download rosters, and it'll be a list of all the roster updates. Obviously, you're going to want to go to the most current one, which is November 15th. So it came out a little bit later last night. And anyway, guys, we're going to take a quick look at this roster and see all the changes. Obviously, guys, there's a lot of changes in regards to AHL players. The bottom of the team there, all the lower overall guys. Constantly, teams are calling up guys, sending down guys. So we're not really going to go through all that, as that would take forever. But just know, some new AHL guys are up there. Some old AHL guys are down. So in regards to Anaheim, guys, no big changes there. We're going to go on to Boston. Begin with Boston, guys. No big changes. Buffalo, obviously, a pretty big change here in acquiring Matt Molson. Big trade there with New York Islanders. Next, guys, on to Calgary. Calgary's also had a pretty big piece there in Ladislav Schmid, 83 overall. Not too bad at all. Going on to Carolina, guys. Carolina has made a couple smaller moves. One of them, guys, is an AHL move, but I think it's pretty significant. Manny Malhotra back in the NHL there. That's pretty cool to see. Obviously, guys, in case you didn't know, Komisarek and Nathan Gerby are also there. As well, Ryan Murphy, guys, in case you guys are big fans of him, has also been called up. On to Chicago, guys. Chicago actually made a pretty significant move a couple days ago, adding Christopher Stieg, 83 overall, so that's a big move for them. Going on to Colorado, guys, they've now updated the Downey trade, so as you guys can see, Maxim Talbot's now there, 81 overall, so I think Colorado got a little bit worse of a deal, but still a decent trade. Columbus, guys, pretty much the same. I'm not sure if he was up last time, but Ryan Murray's now up to 78 overall, so pretty good addition on defense. Dallas, guys, no big moves, but one thing to note is that, where is he? Valiant Nichushkin's there, 77 overall, so really good player right now, playing on the Ben and Sagan line are just tearing it up. Next on to Detroit, guys. Detroit's made no moves, just some AHL guys have been called up. Edmonton, guys, obviously lost Ladislav Schmid, and I don't think they've added anybody in terms of forwards, but obviously we all know they signed Ilya Brizgalov, 84 overall. I think it's a bit of a overvalue on Brizgalov. He should probably be around an 80 or an 81. Dubnik's also an 84, though. He's not really playing like an 84 right now. I wish they'd change up the overalls as well as the players, and I know they do the hot and cold streaks. I wish they'd actually make permanent overall changes throughout the year. I think that'd be a lot better. On to Florida, guys. We know that they gave up Christopher Stieg. I think they just got some AHL guys back, so their team is pretty much the same. LA, guys, has not done anything. They're the same team. Minnesota, the same thing. No big changes here. Montreal, as far as I know, nothing's changed. Same with Nashville. Same with New Jersey. Islanders, obviously, adding Thomas Vanek, 87 overall, so that's going to be a huge help to John Tavares. Should be able to help them make that playoff push. New York Rangers, guys, pretty much have stayed the same. Same with Ottawa. Philadelphia, obviously, was in on the Steve Downey trade, so we're going to try to find Steve Downey here. Right there, 82 overall, Steve Downey. So in terms of the NHL, they got a 1 overall higher player, but I think in real life, Downey's a much better player, and he's younger, so he's going to be better for longer. Phoenix, guys, nothing here, but one thing to note, I think might be significant for GM mode is Ulrich Larson's now getting paid $5.5 million after that big contract he signed. Going on to Pittsburgh, guys, no changes here. San Jose, I'm not sure if this was in the last update, so I figured I'd cover it just to be safe, and that's obviously Thomas Hertels on the San Jose Sharks, and I believe that's it. Also, guys, they actually made that trade with Edmonton for Mike Brown, so I don't think the Brown was in there last time, but Thomas Hertel might have been. St. Louis, guys, I don't believe there's any changes here in St. Louis. Tampa Bay, there's no changes. Obviously, Steven Stamkos is injured, so even though he's on this roster, he probably won't be available in online play now. Toronto, guys, don't believe there's any moves here. I think there might be some small moves, like they called up John Michael Lyles there, and Jared Smith and Morgan Riley are also up. And Vancouver, guys, again, don't believe any moves were made for Vancouver. And then lastly, guys, Washington, I think the only moves would have been like some AHL moves. Because he scored a goal last night, I guess I'll show you guys. And that's Michael Latta's now called up to Washington. And then Winnipeg, guys, I believe are the same, but just to be sure, where are they? Scheifele and Trouba are both up, the young guys there, and that's it for Winnipeg. So that's it for the roster update, guys. Like I said, I didn't cover some of the AHL guys I got called up, as I basically just could be covering a bunch of low-sunny guys on every team, which isn't really significant. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to stay tuned for more NHL 14 videos. Thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
It's the kind of beat to go.